Alright guys, Detective No Sleeves here. Today's investigation is whether synergies are actually a thing, and do they really improve your team as much as you think. Today's video, we're going to go over all of the speed synergies and if they really work. I'm No Sleeves 12. Alright guys, so here's what's going to happen. I'm going to test Rocket Skates, Thread the Needle, and Silky Smooth and variations of each combo to see if the speed actually improves all that much. What I'm going to do is I'm going to have my buddy James here set up so I'm going to play him, and I'm basically going to get him to get out of the way so I can skate from my net line all the way to his net line, and then I'm going to, that'll test speed and overall everything, and then I'm going to test agility and acceleration by skating from the right side of the boards to the left side of the boards. All this is going to be done with Duncan Keith, who has rocket skates. So first step is what we're going to do is we're going to test with none. Okay, we're going to get the base timeline and we're going to avoid all variables. So first test is with no synergies active at all. Okay, so now we have our base. It took 6.4 seconds to go from end to end with Duncan Keith, and it took 6.6 seconds to go left to right boards. Okay, so now we have our base time that we can compare with all the other synergies going forward. So the first synergy up is Rocket Skates. Duncan Keith has Rocket Skates, and it's the only synergy turned on. It took 6.4 seconds to go end to end, and it took 6.6 seconds to go left to right D. Literally zero change. Here's our first combo, Rocket Skates and Thread the Needle. End to end, it took 6.3 seconds, an increase of 0.1 seconds, and boards to boards, it was 6.6. Literally no change. Alright guys, here's a biggie. Silky Smooth and Thread the Needle. End to end, 6.3 seconds. Boards to boards, 6.6. No change. That clip right there pretty much confirmed my thought that synergies don't really do that much, and kind of trying to rattle your brain and trying to mishmash a lineup really doesn't increase your odds all that much at winning, because it simply isn't making you that much faster at all. So far we've gained 0.1 second by having Thread the Needle and Silky Smooth. Alright guys, this one is with all three turned on. A player with Rocket Skates, Silky Smooth, and Thread the Needle. End to end, the time was 5.9 seconds, which is an increase of 0.4 seconds, and boards to boards is 6.3 seconds, an increase of about 0.3 seconds. So what does this all mean, guys? So, like I said, I was always under the assumption that synergies didn't really improve you all that much, and trying to bust and mismatch and cram your lineup to create these synergies doesn't really give you that much of an advantage. Now, to make Rocket Skates, Thread the Needle, and Silky Smooth with an elite lineup is damn near impossible, especially right now. But I had to use basically silver cards and bronzes and all that just to make it happen. And all I got out of it was 0.4 seconds end to end. Think about that. Less than half a second faster from the entire length of the ice. And very little change boards to boards. So guys, when you are creating your lineups, disregard the thought that you need to have synergies active and go for the better player. Obviously, if you're choosing between a player specifically, you want the faster player because they are faster. That's you can't do anything about that when you're comparing two players. But when it comes to synergies, guys, the numbers are here. This whole video, I spent the entire day just going over the numbers, and like I said, unless you have all three active, Rocket Skates, Thread the Needle, and Silky Smooth, you're really not seeing any difference at all. So guys, I hope this helps. I'm No Sleeves 12. You guys stay average.
Your mama